another stitch. For those who don't know me, my name is Connie, and this is my sweet Charlie. He's eating cat treats right now. This boy loves him some cat treats. Isn't that right, Charlie? Ollie, oh, he just bit me. Ollie loves cat treats too, but like Charlie gets really aggressive over the treats. So anyway, if you are new to my channel, I would like to welcome you. And if you are new, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you found out about my channel. And let me know a little bit about yourself so I can start to get to know you better. So how are all of my yarny aliens doing today? I hope y'all are all having an amazing day. So before we get started on today's video, I have a few announcements that I need to make. First off, I will be going live Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Initially, Pam with Be Creative Crafts was supposed to be my guest star, but she messaged me today saying she wouldn't be able to make it. Ollie's on the table right now. Sorry about the camera shaking. That's cats for you. Yeah, sometimes they like to jump on my filming table and it knocks my tripod and it makes the camera shake. I apologize for that. I try to keep my camera from shaking, but sometimes it happens, and sometimes I myself am guilty of it. I like to talk with my hands, so sometimes I knock it. But anywho, like I was saying, Saturday, Pam will not be going live with me. I'm either going to find someone else to go live with me, or I may go live by myself. The topic is subject to change based on my guest store. I try to get topics suited for my guest stores. But if I'm by myself, I'm going to keep the same topic. So that live is Saturday, this Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be circular. But anywho, there's that going on. My finished projects video, I plan to do one around the 15th of October. So send in your pictures of your finished makes. It could be crochet, knitting, loom knitting. Really, as long as it's craft related, I will share it. And I think I'm going to start incorporating pictures of y'all pets too in that video. In the past, I used to do pet videos, but I haven't done one in a really long time. And I know I'm a pet lover. I love seeing y'all pets. And I know so many of y'all out there are pet lovers too. So y'all can send in pet pictures for that video too. So you can email your pictures to justanotherstitch2020@gmail.com with your pictures, and I'll see about getting them in the next video for the finished projects. Also, the fall into a giveaway. There's not much time left to get entered. So if you're not entered, you want to get in on that. I'm going to put the link in the description box, and y'all don't want to miss out. It's ice yarns. And through the end of the month, there's still chances to get extra entries. And the pot is going to start getting sweeter. Until now in the end of the month. Also, in October, there will be a new giveaway. And it's also going to be ice yarns. All right. And then for bingo, the bingo will be the second Sunday of every month. Now, in case life events happen, there could be months that I have to change which Sunday I do it on. But typically, it should be the second Sunday of every month. Now, I do still have a poll going on for what time of day. I'm going to I'm going to look at that through the end of this weekend. And whichever time slot is in the lead, that's what I'm going to go with. Currently, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time is in the lead. So if that time don't work for you, I suggest getting your votes in on that poll, because that's what it looks like it's going to be. Alrighty, I think that's all of the announcements. So let's get started on today's video. Today's video is a little bit of everything type haul. It's craft stuff and decor type things. Some of it comes from Dollar Tree. Some of it comes from Walmart. A few things come from Dollar General. And a few things come from Amazon. But I thought y'all would enjoy seeing some of the goodies that I got. All right. So I love decor stuff, especially seasonal holiday. And I found this little sign. And I think this one came from Dollar General. And it says grateful and thankful. And I think this is just too cute. It's all the fall feels. And then this one I absolutely love. And this, Julie Chaffee Masa, if you're watching, pumpkin spice rules. Me and her have this inside joke. She doesn't like pumpkin spice, but I do. But isn't this one beautiful? And this is sparkly. And this one came from Dollar Tree. I do remember that. And it says, autumn is here, pumpkin spice and cozy nights. And then, Julie's going to love me for this. Another pumpkin spice one. This says pumpkin season. Well, that one isn't quite pumpkin spice. But pumpkins. All right, this is fall sweet fall. And some of these y'all probably have seen on my shelves in the background. And this one goes to Julie. Happy pumpkin spice season. And this has a little sparkle on the word pumpkin. And then this one, I think came from Dollar General. But I am noticing, I think it's damaged on the wheel. It says thankful. I didn't notice that when I bought it, but I still think it's cute. All right. And this sign I found at a thrift store. This isn't fall, but I fell in love with this. I don't know if y'all used to watch that show, This Is Us. I loved it. And I wish they wouldn't have canceled it. It was so good. I felt like they had more story to tell, but I guess they've wrapped things up, because a lot of times when series go on too long, it's not like what it was in the beginning, and people tend to start losing interest, and they start losing the main characters. But it says, this is us, our life, our home, our story. And like I said, I was like, oh, I got to get this. And we finally, the way to thrift, it initially started in Crowley. Then they built other stores in like the surrounding Acadia area. And we finally got a store here in my town, finally. Because most of the thrift stores is mostly just clothing. We don't have thrift stores with like other items really. And we finally got one. But the other locations get better stuff. All right. So I found these little pots at Dollar Tree. Aren't they cute? And y'all know how I had gotten on my plant fever kick. And it's not over with. More than likely, next year, I'll probably crochet some more plants. if not next year, I will at some point. And these, I think, would be real cute for a little small plant. And the same thing with these. It's because the plants I made, I crocheted all those pots, but I thought these would be cute. And whenever I go to thrift stores and yard sales, I'm going to be on the lookout for more flower pots and all. And then, look at this ribbon. Hopefully y'all can see it. It's glittery and it has spider webs. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I could do something like floral decor for Halloween and use it somehow. Or I may make a wreath using it. But if I can get ribbon cheap, I do. Most of the time when I find it at yard sales, I pick it up. All right. And I got some cinnamon sticks, which I thought I would get around to using them since I'm making so many fall amigurumis. But all the ones I made so far had more of the stem that you crocheted. But at some point I will make some pumpkins. It may not be this year, where I use cinnamon sticks for the stem. Make it smell good. All right. And then I got some glue sticks because I still have not located where my glue sticks are. I'm trying to go through all my craft stuff. I stick stuff in boxes and no telling where I put it at. But the funny thing is, initially I got the big ones. And it's like I went to use it, I'm like, oops. God bless you, Mr. Biscuit. But I got the big ones, not thinking. And then I go to put it in my glue gun, and it's like, ooh, these are too big. So then I had to go and get the small ones. But I think I have another pack of them. I think I got 2 packs. And I got some of the tacky glue too. And one thing that I learned with amigurumis, that using tacky glue or fabric glue, it's good to give a more permanent hold. But a lot of times you want it to stick quickly, and that's where hot glue comes in handy, where you use a mixture of both, where you get that quick seal, but then you have the fabric glue, which gives it a better hold. All right. So then I got some palms, which I'm just going to, a box of them. They're white. See? Because I always seem to need white palms for my beanies, and especially at Christmas time. And Christmas is just around the corner. So I got a big box of white palms. These came off of Amazon. Alrighty. And then with doing like the floral type stuff, the plants and flowers, I picked up a bunch of these and the little round ones because I never know when I'm going to need these. All right, let me straighten up my table, get reorganized, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? All right, and then one thing Dollar Tree is really good for are their little containers. And I got one of these, and I find it's really good for putting a lot of my crochet stuff in when I'm working on a project. And I got some safety eyes. And this one came with 2 containers. Gotta have safety eyes for amigurumis. Well, you don't have to. You can crochet your own eyes or use buttons, but I like having safety eyes a lot of times. And then I got some floral wire. And this comes in handy, especially when you're crocheting plants. And some of the patterns I want to do down the road, I'm going to need this. And sometimes, even with regular amigurumis, it can come in handy. And if you make wreaths. Then I got some more pins for amigurumis, because you tend to need these when you're sewing. Alrighty. Oh, y'all gotta see this. I found a cat shawl pin on Amazon. And y'all know I love my MawMaws. Isn't that adorable? And I like the fact that it's wooden, where it's neutral, so I can use this with any shawl. All right. Then I got some twine for fall makes. And actually on my train, on the pumpkins, I used this to make the little bow. That was an added touch that I did to the train, but the pattern didn't call for that. And then I got some of this raffia stuff. This could be good to use like on a scarecrow for the hair, but I'm sure I'll find good use for this. All right. And then I got some of the little glass bead thingies. These are clear and gold. You probably don't see them the best through the mesh bag. And I got 3 here, and I think I got some more. Yeah, I got 2 more bags. So I got 5 bags of these. And this can come in handy with making plants and flowers too. So I got those. Then I got some of the blue ones, which I could do the same thing with the blue. Or another thing too, because one project I want to do one day is get an aquarium. I don't know how, it probably won't be a real big one, and it may just be a little tiny one. And I want to crochet fish and coral and stuff to put in an aquarium. And this would probably be pretty, where it looked kind of like the water in the aquarium. So maybe that's what I'll do whenever I finally get around to that. I have so many projects on my to-do list. So many. All right, and then I got these little pebble things too. Basically the same type thing. Oh, and look at this ribbon I found. Fall ribbon in a plaid. Isn't that pretty? Oops. All right. Then I found this planner. And my plan, it says flowers and garden. And my plan with this is Christa with my secret yarnery. She has this flower bed one tutorial. And eventually I want to crochet the flowers. And I'm going to use this container whenever I do so. All right. Then I got 2 of these little haystacks. And one of them's right there with Cindy Lou Who's cat with Pups and Crochet that she sent me. But so much you can do with that. And then I got some of the long floral stems. And I got this basically for plants. And then some pipe cleaners. And this comes in handy with amigurumis and even making wreaths too. I like stocking up on craft stuff. And really, anytime that I go to, especially yard sales, and I find craft stuff cheap, I rack up on it. And here's some wooden dowel rods. And these come in real handy when it comes to making amigurumis. Because, especially when you need the sturdiness. And what's funny is, that scarecrow I recently made, I actually used chopsticks to get the head sturdy. The neck. Alright. Oh, here's my other thing of hot glue. Alright. And then I found this at Dollar Tree. It's a little chalkboard. And my first thoughts was to write just another stitch on it. And I could probably put some other things on it too. And I was trying to find like the chalkboard chalk. It's hard to find nowadays. All I kept finding was the sidewalk chalk. And I did find regular chalk online, but I found it was pricey. I don't know, maybe chalk has really gone up that high. But I mean, I remember as a kid, I mean, chalk was so cheap. And it's kind of like another thing too, like whenever I was in school, you had more, you know, mostly chalkboards. And nowadays, I don't think schools really use chalkboards anymore, if any. Now it's either the screens with the computers or the dry erase boards. But I know, like, the high school that I started off going to had mostly chalkboards. It was an older building. But then when I transferred high schools, it was a newer school, and they mostly had the dry erase boards. Ollie just got on the table. You want to say hi, Ollie? Come on, Ollie. Don't be shy. Hopefully he don't shake the table. And then I like little notepads and stuff, and I got this. I thought this was pretty. Uh-oh. And I found this little spray bottle. This can come in handy with blocking. Oh, I forgot this little decor piece here. I'll be putting this out in November during Thanksgiving time. Gobble, gobble, gobble. And I think this is the last thing I have to show y'all. I found this little bucket at Dollar Tree. It says autumn days are the best. So, so true. I love the cooler weather in fall. And my plan is I want to crochet some sunflowers and have them in this pot. I don't think I'm going to get to it this year, but eventually I want to. Oops, that was Ollie. Ollie's on my filming table. Come see Ollie. You want to say hello to everyone? I'm trying to get him to be in videos, but he only lets me, like, I've picked him up a couple of times and it don't last long. He does not like to be picked up at all. But he is getting a lot friendlier. He's made a lot of improvement. Frank was actually shocked at how he interacts with me, because he actually saw it, and he was like, I didn't realize he was getting that lovable to you. And I'm like, yeah. All right, so now it's time for the keyword for the fall into a giveaway. Frank, I'm gonna let you handle the keyword.
Ballerina.
All right, he says ballerina is the keyword. And one person will get 15 extra entries. I will draw at random. So, good luck. Like I said, I'm sweetening the pot with the extra entries. All right, so a few things that y'all can do to help me out. If you're not already subscribed to my channel and you like my videos, please click on that subscribe button. Also, if you want to be notified of my future videos, which will help you know when you can get that, enter for extra entries for my giveaways, click on that bell. Also, thumbs up, click that like button, and please leave a comment, which helps with the YouTube analytics. And also, it allows me to get to know all my sweet Yorny friends better. And if you could share my video on your social media platforms, I would appreciate it. And those of you that are content creators, if you can share on your community page, I would also appreciate it. So I hope everyone is having a fabulous Yorny day. Be the light. Always remember to be the best, sparkly you that you can be. Be cool and be kind, and y'all know what time it is. It's ooh la la time. Ooh la la, everybody, come on. And let's shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Oh, and we can do the twist. Everybody do the twist now, and vogue, vogue, vogue. Bye, everyone.